We are the champions, my friends.
Boom, boom, boom.
We'll keep on fighting to the end.
That's a sound clip. It's coming.
Oh, that was rough.
Wow. That was great, Greg. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll do it again, gentlemen. Good evening. This is your Brothers in Arms, and this is your weekly podcast. Three brothers from the same mother, talking a little bit about everything, a little bit of Jad jokes, a little bit of jokes, and just talking about our week, gentlemen.
Jad jokes.
It is good seeing you all.
That was nice, jokes. Greg. But I like Jad jokes. Jad jokes are the best.
Dad jokes for the win. What did I say? Jad.
You said Jad jokes.
Dad jokes.
Jad.
Hey, Dad.
Hi everybody. Welcome back. This is episode 74, which hasn't been said yet, but it is now. It is 9:10 p.m. on the Eastern Seaboard. It is 6:20, 2021, and gentlemen, today is Father's Day. So, happy Father's Day, fellas.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day to yourself.
Oh,
I did not get a chance to call you, PT. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I talked to Dad. Alex called and I talked to him for a little bit, but I did not call you earlier today.
I called
everybody. Okay. Yeah, Alex called me too. So look at the overachiever over here, overachiever beaver. Yeah, mustache and all, looking good. Buddy.
I even called my father-in-law.
Ooh, wow. Brownies.
See.
Oh my!
Something there on your nose, there, bud. Yeah, just a wee bit.
I had to get it off. Sorry.
Oh, I had to get it. That was a full arm movement, man.
It was really in there.
That was manly man. So, hi, how you doing, fellas?
Hi.
Hey.
No, hey.
Hey.
So, Greg, you already just ripped the top right off, Band-Aid and all. You said, I got stuff to talk about. So take it away, homie. You got stuff to talk about.
Little short story for you, but just it made me laugh when I did that and you go. So y'all pre-show there. I thought Alex had clicked the button and we started recording, and I just jumped right in and started our normal introduction of, hey, good evening, this is your Brothers in Arms. And Patrick goes, holy cow, he does know how to, he knows taking the reins, he knows how to do it. And I just kind of giggled because, so my week, we've been doing some work on the aircraft. We had to peel the skin off of a section of the airplane, do some repairs and replace the skin. It's a lot of metal work, it's drilling holes, it's doing different things to do these repairs. And I was out working with one of the other staff sergeants who just checked into the unit not too long ago, and the two of us have been here about, I've been in the Marine Corps a little bit longer than he has. And one second.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Just like Greg's been in just a little bit longer than I have.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But anyways, we're out here working on this aircraft, and I'm pointing stuff out, probably shouldn't do that. Wow, you're right. Yeah, I know. Now, mind you, he has his qualification back and I don't. I've been at this unit now since August. I have not gotten my qualifications back. But it's funny how, we're sitting here working on the airplane and I point stuff out and he's just like, wow, you actually know what you're talking about. You know how to do this job. Yeah, considering I've been an aviation mechanic on the V-22 longer than you've been in the Marine Corps. Go figure. Really weird that I would know how to do my job. So, Just me being a little frustrated in the fact that I'm still not qualified, even though that I put in the hours, I put in the work, and yeah, go figure, actually know what I'm talking about when it comes to the airplane. It's weird, really strange that I can find things in the pub and I actually know how to do the job. So,
Mm.
that's my rant for the day. I'm not gonna go any more in depth than that, but it's just like I just kind of it made me giggle, PT. In this case, it was more lighthearted than anything else. But when you said it, it just made me go, "Ooh." Makes me think about my week
I got you.
and the shenanigans that entails. Like, wow, Richmond actually knows how to do his job. It's weird. I know, right?
Mm.
But gentlemen, how's your week been? Patrick, I heard you are you leaving for a road trip tomorrow, or do you already come down and go back
So
or
I am currently here,
okay.
home, and then I leave again tomorrow morning.
Mm,
So, guys, I got blessed this week,
amen.
big time. My wife and I actually took a vacation, and I
Oh, just the
know,
two of you?
right? Like, what? And it was just us. And don't get me wrong, I love my kids. I missed my kids the whole time we were away from them. But guys, it's something.
Mm-hmm.
It is something to be able to go away, just be the two of you. Now, mind you, it was a little bit harder to make decisions between the two of us on where we were going to eat that night, but it was really really good. So, I own an Apple Watch, fellas.
Hmm.
And with this Apple Watch, I actually sleep with it on because there's a tracker that helps me to understand how my day is going to be and all that jazz. Well, gentlemen, the entire time, every circle was completely green. I got all the sleep I needed. I got all of the deep sleep I needed. I woke up rested every morning. Like, gentlemen, I needed this week more than anything just to reset and to get recentered back into who I am as a child of God, and number two, what I'm supposed to do. Now, this next week might jack all of that up. I don't know. Hopefully, it will help reinforce everything that's already been that was established this last week with the rest and the recentering. But yeah, so we were on vacation. Greg, you talked about airport issues. We had our share of airport issues this morning. Um, we were supposed to take off this morning at 7 o'clock, which meant we got up at 5. My wife
Hmm.
4:30, and the plane didn't leave our gate until almost 8:15. So yeah, there was all sorts of things like so the pilot comes on. This is your pilot speaking, and we're going to be sitting here for a minute because the guys who were supposed to fuel the planes, well, they called in sick. And there's only 2 guys right now who are operating the truck. So they're about to top us off here in just a minute, and we'll be pulling away in the next 15 minutes. Thank you. Click. 30 minutes later. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're in a little situation here. When the guys were filling up the fuel, they spilt a little, and well, there's jet fuel, and well, yeah, we just had a fire truck pull up behind our plane here, and they're just filling out some paperwork, so it'll just be another 15, 20 minutes. So thank you very much. Click.
20 minutes goes by.
Yeah, 30 minutes later. All right. Well, we've just been given clearance, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your patience. We hope that you enjoy the flight. It'll be an hour and 30 minutes. And yeah, we'll see you there. So, yeah. Yeah. What a
Hmm.
great day. Fantastic stuff. So
I know the feeling. So Zoe, like I said before, so Zoe is here.
woohoo!
And why I'm a little distracted because she's on California time right now. So she's, it's only 6:15 or 6:20 on her body clock. So she's wide awake right now, and it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
yeah, Zoe, we need to go to bed here soon. So we took her, took her to the playground, let her play for a little bit, and now Yoshi stopped.
And now the
The
cat.
the cat is trying to scratch himself against my laptop, which has the camera mounted to it.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, right.
Earthquake.
That's where. Um, but anyways, he so she was supposed to be here yesterday.
Right.
That was the plan. I'd bought a ticket for her to fly out Saturday. She was going to get in late Saturday night, which would have been great because that meant she got here late Saturday night. I could put her straight to bed, wake her up the next morning, and hopefully try and reset her body clock at least a little bit so she wasn't completely, completely weirded out. Be great. Um, well, I get a text message about noon yesterday that her flight was canceled because of mechanical issues.
A whole flight was canceled.
So the airplane that she was supposed to fly on, first I got a text message. I got a brief text message. It was like, "Hey, your flight's been delayed by 45 minutes." Whatever. Okay. So she's gonna get in a little bit later. No big deal. She was gonna land at like 10:45 our time last night.
Wow.
Then I get a message. Well, she was supposed to get in at 10 o'clock. Then I get a message. Honestly, her flying in here into Dulles late at night is great because there's not a lot of flights going out at that point,
Mm.
which means the airport's not that busy. So getting in and dropping, picking her up is easy. So I get a message like 5 minutes later, like, "Hey, flight's been rescheduled. Um, she's gonna come in at she's gonna come in at like 5 or whatever." And so she landed at 4:18 local time. And so I had to get to the airport. So I've learned this when a child flies unaccompanied. You have to get to the airport at least 2 to 3 hours early,
Oh,
whether you're dropping them off or you're picking them
yikes.
up. And the reason why is because it is the most ridiculous process in the world to pick up a kid or to drop them off to put them on an airplane.
Yep.
They reinvent the wheel every single time. Mind you, I've done this now several times, and it has been different every single time I show up to pick up my daughter or to drop her off.
Is it
So I
different
get
airlines?
no, it's the same airline.
Wow.
So they charge you, Patrick, they charge you an extra $150 each way for the flight. So usually I pay more in unaccompanied minor fees than I do for the ticket. And it has to be a nonstop. You cannot fly them with any transitions. So you have to pay for the one-way nonstop flight.
Right.
Which thank God it's San Diego, so she can fly from San Diego to Washington, DC nonstop. But I showed up there today and I walked in and I went over, like, I know where I need to go now. Like, there's a section that says unaccompanied minors. Now, mind you, the airport is packed with
Sure.
people that are trying to go fly. And so I go walking up and I see the sign. It's like unaccompanied minors. For unaccompanied minors, you need to go to gate or to to kiosk 32 on the other side of the thing. So United's, they have this big long like oval shaped like check-in counters,
Sure.
and they're numbered starting in the front right hand side, number 1, and then they go around or all the way down, and then they wrap around and they go back the other way. Well, I was like, all right, so I need to go to 32, which is on the opposite side. So I start walking around and I run into a wall of people. I'm like, what is going on? And it's like the backside of United is where all the international flyers are leaving. So
Sure.
they're all waiting to go to whatever country outside of the United States. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. And I look over, I see number 32, and it says like, group trips or whatever. And I'm like, all right, and I see no one else that looks like they're here for, unaccompanied minors. Go talk to the first person I see, and they're like, no, 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 you need to go. You're wrong. You need to go back around to the front side.
You read
Like,
our song wrong.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
fine. So I walk back around and I go to the next guy and I'm like, hey, I'm here to pick up my daughter. I need, unaccompanied minor. I need a ticket so I can get through security. And he's like, oh, you need to go get in this line over here. And mind you, now this line is like suddenly now there's a line of unaccompanied minors and people to pick up unaccompanied minors, and it's like 10 deep. And I'm like, I'm here to just pick up my daughter. I just need a ticket. Well, sir, you need to get in this line. I'm like, there is one person handling that right now for all of these individuals. I just needed. Well, I've already called my supervisor, and they basically just told me to handle it. Wow. Okay. So I go jump in line. I stand in line. Like, again, I knew it was probably going to be ridiculous, but I end up standing in line for well over an hour while this one lady was working through this entire line trying to check people in one at a time. And I look back, like, mind you, I'm not the only parent standing here. I look over at one of the other ones and I'm like, you would think with the amount of extra money that they charge us just to fly our kids,
Yeah.
that they would make this a little bit more streamlined. I know I'm talking with my hands a lot.
That's okay.
I'm
I
enjoying
wanted to say a
myself.
logo, take you to notice.
But yeah, so it was absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, I earned this.
Fair enough.
Got it.
Well, we've got Grandma and Samson in the chat too, so hello
Grandma.
everybody.
Hi, Grandma. Hi,
Grandma.
Samson.
Hi, Samson. He already complimented my mustache, so Samson goes up another peg in my book. I'm just saying.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
For the win.
Yeah. Hey, Samson, if you haven't been watching sooner, you gotta do one of these real quick. Just say it.
Oh, he's been here a while.
Yeah.
He knows.
He knows?
He knows.
He knows. Hey, by the way, Greg,
Yes.
nice hat.
Why? Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you like that or not. I'm gonna be rocking
I
that
do.
tomorrow.
I do.
That was a gift from my daughter.
That's a lovely hat. That's nice.
I like it.
Yeah. Not just the colors, but the meaning and the background and all that jazz. That's good stuff.
That's one of my favorites thus far.
Cool.
It's a nice hat.
So, Alex, how about you, homie? How was the good, the bad, and the ugly?
It's
Same
been
old?
mostly bad, ugly, and worse.
Bad, ugly, and worse.
Oh, dude. My life's gonna suck.
Please don't say it. Please don't say it. Oh.
Alright, so you guys know I just got off a fast cruise, right? I literally had,
Yep.
Right.
this week that I was off. It was kind of nice, right? Life, I mean, So one of the great parts about being in the military is the fact that you may earn something, but someone else has to tell you you can use whatever you have earned.
You can earn it, but somebody else has to tell you that you've earned it.
No, someone has to tell you you can use it. You know you've earned it. They know you've earned it. They've earned the same thing. Somebody has to say yes. So, leave in the military, right? So Patrick I'm obviously you know, right? You have to have.
I have to have permission to go on vacation. Yes.
Permission to go on vacation.
Yes.
So
it's the same for us.
It's the same for us. Yeah, you write your special request Chit or your leave Chit, and it goes up through certain people.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's not cursing. It's real.
No, Chit, CHIT.
Chit.
He said it that way.
It's a chit.
Right. Yeah,
it's a navy. It's a naval term. Sometimes you still hear
course
it in
it's
the Marine
Navy.
Corps.
It's a piece of paper.
Because you all curse like sailors.
That's not a curse word though. It's a chit.
I've been good. I have yet to have one slip.
That'll be a quote for tonight. It's a chit.
It's a freaking Chit.
Okay, that's enough.
I wouldn't
Grandma's
call
on
it
the line.
that.
Stop.
Now we're getting
Stop.
on the
We're not saying Amazon
Love you,
devices,
brother.
okay? I'm just saying.
getting a little
So, did you get a good one?
So, I threw this request up about 2.5 weeks ago. Whenever we decided that, hey, we're going to try and go to Busch Gardens. So you have to put in reservations and all sorts of other things in order to be able to go.
To the park.
To the park.
Right.
Now, a great thing, right? Greg and I are still active duty military, so, Busch Gardens and all of their affiliates, like the other Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, a couple other different places, they give you a free ticket for you and each of your dependents every year.
Nice.
So
thank you, Busch Gardens.
Thank you, Busch Gardens.
Thank you, Busch Gardens. Exactly.
So I actually looked at it, and to get the three of us into the park, it would have cost us like $270.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's kind of fantastic. So we were holding off on all the tickets, but we had to put in reservations because we're gonna have a party of 6 going. So you need to have actual, hey, you're going to be going on this day. Here's the times you get to go, because we're still kind of in COVID protocols. And they haven't opened everything up fully. So I put in my
you're
leave.
in Virginia.
Virginia, yeah.
Got it.
So I put in my leave request, and it went up pretty much as high as it could go in about 2 days.
Ooh.
And then it stopped.
Oh.
And that was it. They didn't say anything else. So I asked about it the next day. I'm like, so it got up there. What happened? Well, it got up through my chain of command, and then it was going to go to the chain of command higher than that, and my top of the chain said, I actually recommended no. Yes. My chain of command recommended no.
Come on, dude.
Mm-hmm. So there were certain stipulations that he wanted me to fulfill before I, was able to take leave. So I busted my butt most of this week and got all of those stipulations taken care of.
Nice.
And then 2 days before I was supposed to go on leave, he goes, I want you to do these things too. So wait a minute.
I hate it when they try and play that game.
Oh, yeah. He's like, yep. They're not going to recommend yes or no until I say yes or no. And I want you to do all these things beforehand. So I said, okay.
Why? Why do people do this?
I don't know. Now, let me give you a little bit of, future insight, right? Okay. I have a regular week the rest of the week, right? Until Saturday. Saturday, I'm probably gonna disappear for a little bit. I'm gonna be unreachable for about a week. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still gonna be here.
Expecto Patronum.
Yep. It's more like
visibility cloak.
Ridiculous, honestly.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be here, but not.
Yep,
so
we got
next
you.
week is kind of up in the air unless we do it on like Friday or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
But that's going to happen. And then the week after that, I think we have the weekend. And then for a month, we're going to be on port and starboards. So literally duty day off, duty day off, duty day off. For about a month.
Yuck.
So this leave period is pretty much my only opportunity to have any real time off until about September.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Guys, it's only June 20th, and you're saying September?
Yep. Y'all pray for me. This is gonna suck.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
Uh,
So, yeah, but I mean, I'm working on my quals. I should be qualified, so that's yay.
yeah, he says yay. Blink. Oh, man. God bless you.
What about you, Patrick? What you got?
Like I said, my week was pretty awesome. This next week is going to be a different kind of busy. So you guys are familiar with
Yes.
Salvation Army Summer Camp.
Amen.
And this is my first time serving on summer camp in 2 years. 2 years. I don't think I served the first year. No, first year we got here, we were in this stuff. No, we were at Tomahawk. So the first year I didn't have one. Last year was COVID. So this year is the first year I'm serving on camp staff, program staff in 2 years. And so it's at Camp Happy Land, which is pretty cool.
Woo.
And it is a music camp, gentlemen. This isn't conservatory. This is music camp, which is like a precursor to conservatory. So their conservatory kids will be here for this week and then roll into like senior conservatory starting next week. But this also gives the young group the chance to experience music and what the camp looks like and what conservatory could look like for them in the coming years. Well, you guys know I have a hard time saying no. And the guy in charge said, "Hey, would you be willing to lead the upper choir?"
No.
Okay,
Sure.
yeah, sure, no problem. I'll do that. I'm gonna need somebody to play the piano because I can't read like legit stuff. And they're like, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. We got somebody for you. And I got the music 2 days ago.
It starts on Monday, bro.
There
And
you go. Have
I
fun.
leave tomorrow, and it's intense Tuesday through Saturday with a concert on Saturday.
Oh yay.
Yeah, I got 3 pieces. I got to teach 13 and up. And gentlemen, these pieces are borderline, if not at level of what I was singing in an adult group for territorial songsters. Like, this is some legit music. So
Have the kids seen any of it?
no. So they are also sight reading said music. Gentlemen, I'm
Okay, here we go.
concerned.
Let's give it a
Yeah.
shot and see
Here we
what
go, boys and
happens.
girls. Ladies and gentlemen, because these are a little bit more older and more, I hope, I pray, more mature and ready for this. But yeah, boys, I like after I got the 3 pieces, I wrote them back and said, okay, cool, great. So do you want one of these for the performance? And just, start the other 2 for like when conservatory gears up? He says, no, I want all 3 on Saturday. I'm like,
Okay, here we go.
okay, so one of that, they're all 4-piece harmony. Yeah. And so though, for those who
No.
are not musically inclined, that's 2 women part that sing separate parts and 2 male parts that sing separate parts, and all 4
No.
of them come together and you've got 4-piece harmony.
No.
Yeah,
I'll do one. I'll do one for you, Patrick.
I appreciate it. Thank you. One for your homie.
That's because I said I would.
Because this is gonna be an interesting week.
You know
So,
what? Honestly,
yo,
by the grace of God, and you're an amazing teacher and a
I
wonderful
appreciate that,
musician.
bub.
I have no doubt you guys will make some magic happen. But bless you. It's gonna
Thanks.
be a challenge.
Yeah. So, and then I get to play tuba in the upper band. So that'll be fun too. And the music these guys at this division has been playing is some legit stuff, fellas. Like,
I have heard it.
woo, let's go for a ride kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm kicking myself for saying, yeah, I'll do it. But then I'm also going,
Who else
this
could do it?
is going to hurt. But it's okay. It's all right.
Who else could do
Let's
it?
lean into it. Let's smile. Let's enjoy the music for what it is.
I mean,
and give God the glory. So here we go.
I'm sure to like, so you meet, so tomorrow or Tuesday is your first day with
Tuesday.
with the campers.
Tuesday.
So I have no doubt, like, you're gonna sit down Tuesday, and I can see you going, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going to be singing, and it's going to be a challenge, but it's something that we can do, and we're going to work through this, and let's get started and just
Yeah.
jump feet first into it and
Yeah.
just see what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
Have
You
them
know,
sit down.
I may be absolutely dumbfounded by the ability of these young people. And I hope so, because it will stretch all of us. And so, yeah, looking forward to it. Alex is like, "No, you can
Nope.
have your stuff." Yeah, I hear you.
You're gonna do great. Just have them
So-
sit down, put their head between their knees, and kiss their butts goodbye.
such motivation there, boyo. Very, very
Cherry on top. My new divisional commanders might be here for this weekend too.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
Yay!
You might want to sit with them.
Hey, sir. Major such and such, welcome.
Oh, Colonel.
Oh, excuse me. Colonel. Here we go.
So we're gonna make a joyful noise.
Nah, you're gonna do great, man. It's gonna be fun.
And
You
and
know
raise the
what?
roof.
You
Yep.
know what? If you make a joyful noise unto the Lord, then you're doing it right.
That's right.
You're gonna be
You are
fine.
doing it right.
It'll be good.
That will
Fun
be
times.
fun. That'll
So-
PT. That'll be fun.
It'll be
So yeah,
good.
good times.
Gentlemen.
Well,
So
No, go ahead. What do you got?
go ahead. No. You were
Alright.
calling us. Go ahead.
Squirrels.
Oh Lord.
Squirrels.
Are you really gonna make it, like, what color would that deck be? Green and what?
Black.
Or is it green?
Because
Green
there are
and
black that make squirrel tokens as well. This is happening, boys.
That sounds absolutely ridiculous and hilarious all at the same time.
Oh, it's fun. It's all about killing your stuff.
I feel
and
like
Feel like
making
what?
a bunch of evil squirrels to.
I have figured out by turn 4 how to make 64 squirrel tokens. Make them all 6/6
Ridiculous.
with death touch and trample. And also to have an ability that if any one of my tokens dies for some reason, you lose 1 life. And I gain 1 life. So I could just keep swinging at you with 64 squirrels that are 1/1s. So you either get to decide to let them through and die that way, or kill them and die that way. One of the two.
You choose your death.
It's not choose your character. It's
Nope.
No.
how do you want to die today?
How will you die today?
The great part is it's, each of your opponents loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So if you're playing commander, you just got to swing at 1 person. It doesn't matter. If 1 person kills your tokens,
It's disgusting.
everybody dies.
It really is. It's disgusting.
And then if you really want
It's so bad. It feels like it's broken.
it is.
Is it broken?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Commander. So PT commander can be broken. That's kind of part of what makes Commander really entertaining. Is you can only have one of each. You can't have more than 1 copy of every card that like except from just basic lands.
Yep.
You can only have one copy of every card
Okay.
in your deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even still, like that one card limit, even with that one card limit,
There's ways to find things.
some of the decks that can come out of that are just so ridiculously overpowered. It's obnoxious. It's really funny because, again, Commander is designed to be played. You don't really want to play one-on-one Commander.
Okay.
It's boring. It's way more fun to play with at least 2 other people.
Okay.
But it gets silly.
Yep.
Speaking of
Okay.
silly, so I got a copy of Sushi Go for Zoe.
Hey, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we're gonna start teaching her how to play Sushi Go.
That's a good one.
I got her that, Exploding Kittens, Bananagrams, and then of course I have a copy of Chameleon because after I played it with y'all that
Yes.
weekend,
Chameleon's fun too.
I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, "This is awesome! This is a must. This is a must play game."
Alex is still grooving.
Dude, Slivers is done. Like,
Oh, is the commander is
He's
the
back.
the slivers commander deck done?
and it works.
And it worked even better. We'll get a chance, boyo. I'm gonna be down there for 4th of July.
I won't.
I'll come. Huh? I'll be down for 4th of July.
I'll be on port and starboards.
Oh, you'll be on port and starboards by that point?
Yep.
Ugh.
Stop grooving.
I mean,
He's got the shoulder.
what?
He's got the shoulder hunch going on.
He's got the
Everything
shoulder
else.
rolls going.
I don't
Uh-oh.
shoulder hunch. I just bob.
Samson says the video has been frozen.
Oh no, the video is frozen.
The video's frozen. What about the audio?
Never mind, it fixed itself. I mean, he's been responding to us.
Sweet.
I don't know.
Okay. Greg,
Yes.
you have said you have a question. Do you have a
I
question?
do have
for
a
us this week?
question. You know what? I thought this would be a poignant question to ask.
Poignant.
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 Poignant. So, gentlemen, we're all fathers,
Yes.
and it is Father's Day.
It is Father's Day.
And
Happy
again,
Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. So my question to you all is this, and I think this fits. You know, we had role models. We had Dad
Yeah.
as a father figure and as a role model, and honestly, I think he is, a real man. With that thought in mind, what does your definition of a real man?
Mm.
And how does your definition differ from what the mainstream stereotype? So when you think of like mainstream like definition of a real man, like what does a real man mean to you?
Wow. Wow. So right off the back, my first instinct to defining what a quote unquote real man is honorable.
Mhm.
Honorable in every aspect, not just when everybody's looking, but so I would tie that with another word, honorable character. It's just something that he is honorable in every respect. And with that, comes everything else that cascades. Respectable, willing to help, more than willing, stepping in when a moment arises, they step in that gap. Dependable. So continually, that one that you can go to and say, "Hey, man, I need a hand today. I need help. I need an ear. I need sound advice. I need, whatever." And you can go to them. So that to me is lumped into what a real man is. Now, comparative to what the world dictates a real man is, number one, I don't think a real man has anything to do with his physique, physical ability or appearance. Yes.
Mhm.
And so oftentimes you would see something quote unquote real man that's portrayed in the media or movie or whatever as wow, dude looks good. He's cut, he's ripped, he's got that beard that's just on point, even if it's not like full, he's got all of his hair, you know,
Yeah.
all those different things. And so real men aren't defined by their physique. Real men are defined what's in the heart. Another thing that oftentimes media or the world dictates as a real man is one who has everything, um or has the ability through a situation or whatnot to get what he wants,
Mhm.
whether that's the item or the girl. um but honestly, again, it doesn't matter what a real man has or what he can get. It's more my point of view, what they can do and why they do it. So there you go. That's mine. Sorry if I
Like, I
took it
no,
all.
that definitely throws a lot out there. Boyo, do you have anything to add to it?
I'm sorry, I'm talking to Samson.
Oh,
So he says Chuck Norris, and then I said I was gonna say Tom Selleck.
of course you would.
Can't help
Tom
it.
Selleck is a good choice.
Because we were talking about, like, not the physique, right? Tom Selleck does not have the physique.
No, he just has the thighs.
There is a bearskin rug photo, and I'm just saying, Tom
Nuns
Selleck.
don't work on Sundays.
Have
a
you
good.
seen Tom Selleck recently?
Yes,
Dude is rocking Blue Bloods right now.
he is in fact.
All right.
Yes, he is rocking Blue
He is.
Bloods.
Is his Silver Fox to the umpteenth degree?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
That's hot.
And he's a widower in this show, and yet he just oozes manliness. Yeah, and we don't need to
No.
soundbite that one. Thank you very
Oh.
much.
Oh, we're at no, it's okay.
You realize
No.
I also have copies of these too, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I totally need to get a soundboard. But boy, what else? Tom Selleck, yes, obviously. But
I mean,
like when you think of characteristics, like what else? What else could you add to that? Like what else comes to mind?
so we're talking about more on the inside than on the outside, right?
That's what I did. Yeah.
I mean, plain and simple. Um, there are other outside things to think about when it comes to what makes a man a man, and it's not
Real man.
real man.
He's a real man.
But
Real man.
it's not so much what they look like on the outside as what they do on the outside. Um, it's one of the earliest things that Dad instilled in me. It's you can have the greatest intentions in the world on the inside, but unless you really do something, it's not you're not affecting at all. You're not helping change one way or the other. You're just a bystander at that point.
Yeah.
So I agree. Your mind needs to be right. You also need to act. It doesn't do much if you're just there. That's just me.
Good point. I like it.
I'll add one more. And Patrick, you kind of I loved your answer because you touched on a lot of the that we see in what makes a man. It's not about the looks. It's not about, it's about the content of the. And the last one that really sticks in my mind, I don't think it's really touched on much, uh, is you see the guy, portrayed in movies, and every once in a while it's the opposite, but I see it a lot where it's the I beat my chest. Look at me. I
Yeah.
I did this, I did that. The last one that really sticks in my head is the the guy, the man, the man that makes you go, you know, wow, I want to be like him. I want to emulate him. Is
Mm,
not the guy that does this and goes, look at me, see what I have done. It's the guy that doesn't say, he just does it.
right.
He is humble in his his business, his life, everything else. We saw that a lot in Dad. He was not the beat your chest kind of person. Uh just he just does it. Uh Brandy's dad, I have a lot of respect for. Um this man built a working farm after his father and then his brother passed away. Runs, he became a successful draft engineer, and then retired as a full-time engineer from a company, and then oh yeah, also raised a family, and then also
Mm,
you know happens to own a farm that they have almost 1,000 acres, and they take care of a full herd of cows. And the man gets up at dark 30 to go and take care of the cows every morning, and does all kinds of work across the farm, and then still has time to do everything else throughout the
yeah.
day. Dad travels right now as a pastor. He was literally on the road like basically all this last week.
Hmm.
Oh, and by the way, came home and 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 preached this morning at the core that they're soldiering at. Um, we were on the train. Zoe and I were on the train after I picked her up at the airport, and there were two ladies that were standing next to us as we were waiting to go from the terminal that we were at back over to the main terminal to go to baggage claim. And Zoe was telling me a bunch of information just off the top of her head. Like, oh, this, that, and the other, and did you know, like, tornadoes or this, and they're faster than a car, and like all these things. And one of the ladies was like, she is so smart. And I was like, yes, ma'am, she is. And you know what? She wants to be an astrophysicist. Or I asked Zoe, I'm like, what do you want to be? And she's like, she kind of like, being the shy, pulling the shy girl. And I just told them, like, she wants to be an astrophysicist. And she goes, Dad, we, you're not supposed to brag. I said, Zoe, you're right. You're not supposed to brag. We don't brag about ourselves. Um, because that's not being that's the opposite of being humble.
Mm,
But you know what? We can brag about other people. And that really, like, I just kind of made me think about when I saw that question I wanted to ask you guys, and that really kind of stuck to me, like, you know, making sure that we point out, you know, all the things that dad has done, raising between him and mom, raising the three of us,
Yep.
and pastoring for the last, gosh, how many years has it been? Well over 20, and still going.
25.
25. That is what sticks in my head. That's not something that he doesn't have to say it, and he probably never will. But it really goes. It's part of just how amazing everything that he's done for us as a dad. So that's just that. I like that. It really kind of stuck in my head. So
I like it, man. That's a good question. Good question. Thanks for making us think. Now, to make us wonder, are you ready?
Send it.
Always ready.
Ready.
I wasn't. There we go.
Darn it.
I'm ready now. Yeah.
Made him laugh already.
That's how you know it's good.
I hate my job. All I do is crush cans all day. Yeah, it's so depressing.
Speaking of PT, I got hit in the head by a soda can.
What?
Yeah, it didn't hurt that much though. It was a soft drink.
We just talked about bragging, but I try not to brag about my finances or anything, but my credit card company calls me almost every day to tell me that my balance is outstanding.
I don't think that's what you. That word. I don't think it's what you mean. What you think it means.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. I can't actually tell if this is a blender.
Okay, don't put your hand in it.
No, it keeps giving me mixed results.
Oh man.
What is it about all the psychics that I ever visit? They're either totally depressed or too excitable. It's really hard to find a happy medium.
I was waiting for it.
The place that we visited last week, there was a lot of those around the area. A lot of them. It's like
psychic
craziness.
Where'd you guys go?
It's Florida.
A place with a big giant mouse.
You went to the House of Mouse?
Oh, I didn't go there. Dude, I can't afford that joke. Ain't happening.
You just went down to Orlando.
See.
We'll get you a deal.
I've always hated elevators.
Yeah.
They always let you down on so many levels.
No, I've been taking steps to avoid them.
Oh!
Yeah.
I've got a condition which causes me to make terrible puns.
Really?
Yeah, it's a deadly disease. Nothing from Alex. Okay. All right.
Alex, you got one to throw in there?
I'm monitoring the Twitch chat.
Oh, he's monitoring the chat. So the therapist asks, so what brings the two of you here today? My wife, it's impossible to live with him. He's too literal. Me? My truck. So what brings the two of you here today? Come on, Greg.
Oh.
You got to catch that first question, man.
Oh, dude. I still can't believe penguins are always denied bail.
Denied bail? Why are they always denied bail?
They're not even flight risks.
Everyone has heard of the historical figure Karl Marx. But no one remembers his sister Anya, who invented the starting pistol.
Anya Marx.
Anya Marx! Get set! Bad jokes!
Bad jokes for the win.
The man who invented autocorrect has died.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. His fun fair is on Sundial at Moon.
Unfair. Oh
Alex,
gosh.
come on, man. You're killing me, Smalls.
Why do bees have sticky hair?
Ooh,
Mm.
I don't know.
Because they use a honeycomb.
Oh.
I hate both of you.
No. Went for a job interview today at IKEA. The manager said, "Come in, make a seat."
A termite walks into a bar and asks, "Is the bartender here?"
Is the bar tender here?
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Mm.
The elderly wife in church turned to her husband and said, "I've just done a silent fart. What should I do?" He
Check
said,
your hearing aid.
"Change the batteries in your hearing aid." She sat in her own pew. That was a twofer.
Why were the utensils stuck together?
I'm not
Good
sure.
question.
They was spooning.
Oh, so my wife caught me in the bathroom standing on the scale, sucking in my stomach. Ha! That's not gonna help, she said. Sure it does, I said. It's the only way I can see the numbers.
I told my doctor I heard buzzing,
Yeah.
but he said it's just a bug going around.
It's just a bug going around. Aha.
I seriously hate both of you.
Aha.
See, this is why I don't do this.
So if you take away Iron Man's suit, he likes to say he's a Playboy billionaire philanthropist.
Right.
Yep.
But what is Iron Man without the suit?
Tony Stark.
Stark naked.
Oh.
Mm. Samson's got one.
Oh. Yeah.
He says, I had a joke about paper, but it was terrible.
Because the paper was terrible.
Yes,
Got
It
it.
was terrible.
it was
Nice.
terrible.
You know, when I'm around my Spanish-speaking friends, I always use the word mucho.
Why?
It means a lot to them.
Mucho.
Mucho. Mucho.
I haven't heard this one before. If pronouncing my B's and V's makes me sound Russian, then Soviet.
Then Soviet.
No.
It was good.
All right, last one for me. Why can't a nose be 12 inches?
I don't know.
Then it would be a foot.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one.
Thank you. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
I got my last one.
Pull the trigger, man. You got this.
What did a 0 to 8 say to 8?
0 say to 8.
Mhm. Nice
a lot of
belt.
time. Nice belt. Suck it in, Buttercup. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening, today, whatever time you're checking out this podcast. We are your brothers in arms. This has been Father's Day, June the 20th, 2021. And this is episode 74. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you would like, you can get this podcast wherever podcasts are distributed. You can also follow us live on twitch.tv/brothersinarmspodcast. We, again, huge shout out to Samson Ezekiel for hanging out with us this evening. Thank you so much. And Grandma, who is with us. Yay, Grandma.
Yeah.
And
Hey, Grandma.
you too can join the chat on twitch.tv/brothersinarmspodcast. It's free. Just come hang out with us. You can talk back and forth with us. You can point out silly things like how awesome Alex's mustache is, or Greg's fantastic hat, or how my background never changes. I don't know. But yeah,
Mine
good
doesn't
times.
either. Just
Sure it does. Sometimes the lamp is there, sometimes it's not. Sometimes you got a cat, and sometimes you got awesome shadows, and sometimes Alexa, set the mood.
No. Sorry,
no,
Grandma.
I gotta say it.
Ah,
I have to
Sorry,
say things
Grandma.
like things like, Alexa, set the lights to blue.
oh,
Okay.
I'm blue. Da ba dee ba da da ba da ba dee da ba da da ba dee da ba da.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Grandma.
Alexa,
Sorry,
lights to
Grandma.
Okay.
So, yes, you can follow us. You can reach us live, twitch.tv/brothersinarmspodcast. We're usually around 9:00 p.m. on the Eastern Seaboard on Sundays. You can also find our back issues of this show, the visual part of it, where you can see our awesome faces on YouTube.
Yay!
And you can find us there at Brothers in Arms Podcast, all one word. And you can find us all the way back to episode 15. So, that's all I got for tonight, except for Twitter. You can follow us at Your BIA Podcast. That will help you to see when we're coming onto the show real quick. And yeah, tonight was like a bzz, here we go. So, yep,
Yeah,
glad you're here.
This one was
Thank
a
you so much.
fast one.
This was a fast one. So, gentlemen, that's all I got. Fellas, you got any parting remarks? Anything you'd like to share with the masses? Greg?
Oh man, I will always pass till the day I drink water, change your socks, and
Take Motrin. Sounds like a plan, man. Alex.
No, I'm good.
No.
he's set tonight. He's
Yep,
like, yeah,
he's
whatever.
said all he can say. Man, a few words, but many talents. Ladies and gentlemen, I would encourage you to do this. Take advantage of the opportunities where you can rest and reset. Because
Amen.
you got to take care of yourself. I think I said it last week. I can't remember, so forgive me. But a sign in the town says, "Life's too short. Buy the shoes." Life's too short. Take your vacations. Make memories. Enjoy that time, and make the most of it. Because sometimes vacation doesn't roll over, and you need to take it. You need to take it. So,
I lost 20 days.
oh,
Yeah, I'm
yikes!
still mad about
I can imagine.
it. Yeah.
I can imagine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are your brothers in arms. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic, wonderful week. I don't know about next week because of Alex's fantastical schedule, so we'll figure something out. Accurate, yeah. So you may catch us briefly in different avenues of awesomeness, but we'll throw stuff up on the page until we're back to a regular schedule. So, good deal.
Always.
All right, we're not gone. We're just around. There you go. Love y'all. Have a wonderful, fantastic week. Happy Father's Day, everybody. To our Father. Thank you, Pop.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you. All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you
Love you.
soon.
Love you too.
Bye.
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 I'm blue. Da ba dee ba da da boo da ba dee da boo da.
Now it'd be really bad if we decided to try to order something for rawhide.
I should probably push the button, right?
Should you?
Yeah, eventually.
The
yeah,
buttons
eventually.
shall be pushed.
Button.
Stand by your man. Oh,
That's a
come on.
soundbite.
Oh,
We're keeping that
come
one.
on. Blues Brothers, they sang 2 songs.
Yeah, okay, bye guys.
It was
Bye.
hilarious. Bye.